What's interesting is kind of ending up where I am now, is I did set out with the intention of wanting to somehow be a storyteller. Going out there today is kind of bittersweet, revisiting a landscape and a species that I've been working with for a long time. It's a little bit sad thinking about the fact that I'm going away. One of the big things that we have going for ourselves in the Yukon is just an abundance of wilderness. I was inevitably going to be curious about it. Before I started filming, I worked as a biologist and spent quite a bit of time in exactly the country that we're heading to. For me, it was a really logical progression. I really look at, science and cinematography, both through the lens of storytelling. Instead of collecting numbers that I was putting into a field book, I was collecting images. And instead of taking a scientific paper and publishing it and having 4 other people read it, I was making a film that would turn on in the television and 10 million people would watch it. And that just was this light bulb moment for me. Reflecting on, where I've come from and where I've ended up now, I've definitely had my moments where it's like, okay, I need to stop and pinch myself. Those experiences have given me a glimpse of the fact that, there are so many realities and types of experiences on this planet, and we often get so engrossed in the one particular one that we happen to be living that we lose perspective on the whole big picture. These things are all here too. They share the planet with us, and their experiences, they're as valid as our own, and we can't help but learn something from that if we pay attention to it. Maybe you're motivating people to go out and do something different. Maybe these stories have that ability to change the way people act. I'm moving to an urban centre right in the middle of the UK where the opportunities for being surrounded by the trees and the forest and being able to drive 15, 20 minutes out the door and find lynx wandering around, all that's going to be something I'm leaving behind. I've been writing about these experiences that I've had, and I can go back and tap into those places and that energy, and that's something that's, it's invaluable. As the light arrives and changes the landscape, it illuminates the very nature of our experience and paints us and all of everything around us in something new, perhaps something remembered. And of course, just as quickly as it arrives, it fades, gone as if it were never here. And memory is the only reason it existed at all.